I'm so excited to have a bit of a cook-off with Matt James. He and I have a battle every year. Sometimes it's coffee, East Coast, West Coast. Well, tonight it begins, the Christmas cook-off, and I'm doing West Coast salmon. I'm ready. I feel like this is going to be an amazing year. I'm cutting my chives to go on this beautiful West Coast salmon, and we are going to let the meat speak for itself. That's one of the things that I've learned in this year of preparation for this cook-off, is that the meat will speak for itself. We have to let that meat breathe. And so what I've got here is I've got a special basting sauce, a little bit of sweet chili, sweet Thai chili, because it's a mission salmon, and we want that salmon just to breathe missions all over. And we've got two guest judges tonight. We've got Carrie Hallowell and Monica Helbrecht as our official judges. They'll also be judging some of Matt's offerings. So I'll sprinkle some beautiful chives on there, some beautiful West Coast blueberries. We've had a banner blueberry season here on the West Coast. So many blueberries, they didn't know what to do with them all, but we are ready. And so now this beautiful salmon is about to make its way onto a West Coast, wet coast barbecue. Ladies, I'd like to present you West Coast salmon with blueberries. West Coast blueberries and West Coast salmon, rice pilaf, and a salad mixed in with some raspberries. And so we'd like you to take a bite of West Coast cuisine. In your face, Matt James.
Wow, it's so pink and succulent. So good. Wow. I don't think I've ever tasted anything this good, especially coming from Matt James.
Yeah, especially from Matt James. Yeah, so West Coast, in your face, Eastern Canada. West Coast is the bomb.
Hey, all of my favorite global workers out there. This is Matt James in the Haug household in Peterborough, Ontario. And this is my response to Darcy. He's out there in the West Coast making West Coast salmon for office staff who just tell him what he wants to hear. I don't know why he keeps referring to him as being over in the West Coast and I'm over here in the East Coast. Does that guy even own a map? This is Central Canada, baby. It's not the left coast and right coast and the most coast. This is Central Canada. We run the show. And Helen McMinn is not impressed. She's actually from Eastern Canada, and she's currently gagging on the spoon that she's eventually going to beat you over the head with. Darcy McAlister. Anyways, I've traveled to be with the people, and I want to make them an authentic Tanzanian meal. You made it, I don't know, what was it called? West Coast Pacific salmon? You said it was all about the meat, and then you slathered it with blueberries and nacho dip toppings. What is it? Is it a meat? Is it or is it breakfast or a late night snack? I don't really know. It's like you use the toppings to cover a multitude of sins. So here I am. I'm at the home of Mark and Donna Haug, and they've got a couple children that are going to be joining us for this festive feast, you might call it, tonight. Esther Dawn is here, Jessie is here, and I've cooked up for them kuku paka, and it is delicious. It's ginger, it's spices, it's curry, it's Indian flavors, and all mixed in. It's fusion into this Tanzanian special, and we brought a couple of special items. I'm gonna put it together for you now, okay? So thanks for joining me, and I'm just going to get right to the preparation stage. I've been slaving long hours in the kitchen for this, and I can't wait to feed them this meal. They're going to sink their teeth into this. Look at that delicious curry chicken right there. Perfectly halved into quarter whites, as you would anticipate. They do in Tanzania, right? As they always do. Right there, look at that. Oh, delicious curry and ginger flavors. Oh, I worked hard, got this just right. And of course, the traditional, what do they call this again? The stuffing, I think, is the Swahili word that they use in the Tanzania there. So another little bit there. Jessie, He needs some. He's a growing boy heading off to university. Okay, here we go. And of course, the ever popular potato wedge, also known in Canada sometimes as fries. We call them, but in Tanzania they call them the potato wedge. Maybe the tuka paka kuku piki potato wedge, I think, sometimes. So we'll just slap those on there, a little bit for each person. Yeah, maybe, this is looking good. Darcy, you had blueberries, you had the chives and all that kind of stuff. We've got you beat. This salad here is for Mark. I'm not actually going to give him any fries, so we'll just put the fries there. He needs to be in good shape for his trip back to the great dark continent. Okay, we're almost ready to seat the family. I'm just going to throw on some cranberries and some buns, and we'll see you at the table, and we'll see how they like it. All right, time to put to the table my authentic Tanzanian coconut curry chicken. Just like you remember it.
Wow. Asante sana.
This looks really great.
This is like authentic chicken. Wow.
Yeah, like
Tastes familiar.
yeah.
Swiss chicken.
Yeah, it has a little.
You know what it reminds me of? Whenever we used to go out for dinner with Oma, we always used to have this.
That's right.
It's very good.
We've had this before. Wow.
So would you like some ginger ale?
Oh, look at that.
Ginger ale.
Dark ginger ale. Now that's fitting. Wow, that's authentic.
Straight from the dark continent.
There you go.
Perfect.
I'm gonna have some of that.
It's a really great meal.
Wow. This is just like I remember it. Just like I remember. Matt, you did a phenomenal job.
What's with these scratch acorns anyway?
Ah,
I bet it's just like those we had in Africa where they said, "You are not a winner." Remember?
I remember that.
I remember.
And these chocolate here, Lindor. That's like Swahili for chocolate,
dark
right?
chocolate.
Dark
chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sweet for dark chocolate. Yeah.
This is really special.
This is very festive, Matt.
It's almost like a festive special.
Just like I remember it. You've done well. Yeah, curry. That's the authentic curry right there. Matt, you did a good job. Phenomenal job. Way better than anything fishy. There's nothing fishy about this. Well done. Well done.
Well, the results are in. Darcy, I'm a way better chef than you. Plus, I'm culturally sensitive. I made an authentic Tanzanian meal for these fine folk, and they loved it. They said it's the best thing they've ever tasted, and it reminded them of home. So, next time you try to take on the Central Canadians, remember, as the left coast, you should stay over there, man. Anyways, global workers, we hope you enjoyed this video, and we pray that God would give you the finest Christmas ever this year. So Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Pray God's blessing on you in 2015. Take care. God bless. All right, Hogs, we did it.